Hello, all of you adorable beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is The Last Hope Scar, Season 1, Episode 24, Getting Back to Town. This is one of our Pokemon campaigns using our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. We shall begin, as we always do, with introductions, beginning with Kerr, the very, very cute and lovely shaped being that I love and cherish and wish all the good things for.
Hello everyone, I am Kerr, I'm the Storyteller. Apologies if I am not at 100%, I am still dealing with shit and everything, but I am going to do my best today. So we will have hopefully happy fun times, or get to watch my players rue the day that they said something as I look towards Brian for the game after this one.
Next up would be
Hello,
Brussel.
I'm Tochemay, and I'm playing Brussel the Bulbasaur.
Fucking baby. So baby.
Don't forget your typing. Tochemay?
Where's the typing?
Uh-oh.
Grass poison?
Yes. Now, Cobalt?
What's up?
Intro.
Intro. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm a little passing out a little bit still already. Alright, but yeah, we're doing intros.
Yep, and it's you.
Okay. Alright. Hello everyone, I am Octo and I am playing Cobalt, the roughest, toughest real around.
Baby.
Yeah, bye-bye.
He is
Cobalt.
super sweet, adorable baby.
No, I'm not.
Don't
They
forget your
call him
types.
Cobalt the Cute.
No.
Well, don't forget your type.
And I am a fighting type Pokemon.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I am Razim, and I am playing as Hunter, the dark psychic type Poochyena. Off to you.
That's
Ken.
not true. Hunter, you're the bag of social anxiety.
Yes, he is a shy bundle of social anxiety, who is having a meltdown. But nobody can find him to actually, help him through it.
Because he hides.
He is very good at that.
He is very good at hiding.
But yeah, Kin.
I am Foxstream and I play Kin, the fire type Vulpix. Who, when he's able to find Hunter, is emotional support and pillar.
And next up, Midnight.
Hello, I am Merl. I am playing Midnight, the dark type Zora.
And officially joining the group as one of us now, Shade.
Hello, I am Taldirius, and I have officially been worn down. I am now joining officially as Shade, the dark type Zora, who is totally enthused about that dono goal, Kerr.
Oh, darlings, don't you have better things to do than invite this rapscallion to your party? Honestly, darlings, you could do so much better. Why not have me join you, darlings?
No.
Because Hunter is ready to just absolutely eat and destroy Domino.
Besides, Shade's cuter.
Excuse me, I can be just as cute as Shade. Thank you very much, darlings.
Oh, you didn't
Mm.
say that you could be better. That must mean that you think you can't top this.
Oh, you sassy bitch, you.
But yes, Shade is officially joining.
Admit it, Domino, you like him.
And last but not least, Shale.
Hey, this is Kenku or William Swiftfoot, depending on where you find me. I am playing Shale, the Grassground Sandshrew and resident nerd of the group.
All right.
Ooh, Kindred.
Now we shall go ahead and move over to the recap. And Shade, go for it, because you are officially joining now, so you get to do it.
All right, now that I've officially wait, hold on. Now that I've officially joined, I get to do it. You've been having me do it anyways.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either.
We had a break one time, and you went. None of us remember. Taldarius, go.
Fake news.
All right. So last session, it started off after a 2-week time skip where people were doing various things, and Kerr had the dice gods decide about who would have the new arrival show up, and it was, of course, Shade, as the dice declared. The dice just knew, according to Kerr. So, while in the middle of the market and practicing his impersonation skills and generally catching people out, there was a new arrival, which was a shiny Ninetails, who was standing bipedally and had all of their tails wrapped up in a bundle. They then announced that they were there to cause various things such as
$100. Hope you are doing all right with funds.
Foxfiend, thank you so very, very much for that tip.
Holy crap.
Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
much support. All right.
That is the first
who then-
3 tiers of the tip goal completed. And that's the full tip goal completed.
Ram95 tipped $10.
Haru, thank you very much for that tip. That is, like I said, the full tip goal completed. I swear you
And
are all really racing to beat Tochemay nowadays.
Yeah.
I was about to say, Tochemay didn't have to donate a dime.
Yeah, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this. This is usually like Tochemay is just like, yeah, I got this, everyone, every week without fail. It's always Tochemay. It's always Tochemay. And now it's like the last few weeks, it's just like everyone just like, bitch, sit down. It's our turn now.
I mean, if
I
Tochemay
think-
still wants to donate, he can always donate towards the DLC outfits.
True.
I'm just shocked by it.
By the way, I just want to say, like, are all of you addicted to donating specifically when I'm doing a recap? I swear to God.
This
Every
is sort of
time.
normal.
Every time. All right. So
It's not just you, probably.
probably. So they introduced themselves as Asius at some point, and they were here to cause all of us doom, gloom, despair, yada yada, etc., etc. Basically, they were there to beat the ever-loving shit out of us, and it did not exactly go to plan when both Shade and Cobalt were more than enthused to have this happen. However, thankfully, they did have Orin brought with them, and so we got to torment Orin a little bit more, find out more about everything, and then we all went to the arena, which was recently cleaned out by the Conqueror Queen herself, who was there, who then saw Asius and pulled aside a party member and went, "What the fuck is he doing here?" Which caused most of the party to back out of the fight and not want any of that smoke. Meanwhile, the two people who really wanted said smoke decided to get into the ring, as well as Hunter decidedly staying out of the ring, but fighting anyways. During this fight, we found out that they could control the elements using their tails, and depending on which tails were out or were longer than the others, determined what typing they primarily were. And annoyingly, they could become immune to Shade and Cobalt strikes. However, while they were doing that, they were very much vulnerable to Hunter's darkness and psychic attacks. So, Shade decided to fight like an asshole and spread out tendrils inside of Asius, so that way he couldn't turn back and Hunter could just wail on him. Then Cobalt decided to start throwing rocks. This worked out surprisingly well because it took all of Asius's aggro, as he turned back, with rocks still inside of him, swapped to using 3 tails instead of 2 and almost killing themselves in the process, and then Shade got a hold of the tails and hit it like a chainsaw ripcord with his darkness. This resulted in the tails getting shorn off and then flopping to the ground. Turns out we were fighting a clone the entire time. And we killed the clone, and Asius was actually just rather impressed. In fact, so impressed that he really wants Shade to part-time for him, and Shade agreed so long as Bararu agreed, mostly because Shade knows that if there's one person who would get very pissy if was no longer around, it would be Shade, because Shade kind of realized that, hey, Bararu seemingly actually kind of likes him a fair bit, and would also probably be very disappointed if he could never go to that party that Shade promised. And then he went ahead and left. And so we're just in the arena now, having beaten Asius. Also, Shade is very miffed that people keep fucking flirting with him when he's just met them. Looks over at certain Zerora.
God damn it, he's hot.
I think the one thing to add to that is those clones are other Pokemon that Asius has shoved into the tails.
Yes, that is a good point.
Which, as I recall, Shade has offered to ride as one at some point.
In order to like moonlight part-time as one, when there's nothing else going on. So basically during like week-long downtimes and shit, if he has nothing better to do.
Which we never have in this group.
We just had 2 weeks off.
2 weeks off.
We never have in this group.
All right. But yeah, so I think that covers just about everything.
He's gonna so regret letting Shade or having Shade do that.
He has no clue what he's agreed to. He has no clue what he requested specifically.
Poor baby.
Everything is fine.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
I think you have another fan.
No, stop.
Don't worry. You're just gonna get a few more fans from Domino.
Shade is now surrounded by spinning fans that threaten to slice him up.
But yes, I think that covers the recap.
Shade baby. Shade is sweet baby.
I wouldn't describe him as sweet, but you do you.
Shade is a sweet, sweet baby.
Shade is something.
A generous
That's for sure.
bestowal.
Jimund _ tipped $10.
Nice.
Thank you.
And thank you so very much for that tip. Seriously, everybody, thank you so much for the support. So yeah, shall we get started?
Sounds good.
Yes.
You know, I kind of chuckle at the fact of what Zim said, considering I was about to say you guys get another 2 weeks of relaxation and time off to do what you guys want to do.
I don't think that's going to be a problem, considering we never get that.
To do what I want to do, I need about 10 more XP.
What do you want to do?
I want to get training in heavy armor.
What are you willing to give in return for this?
No, Domino, I am not giving you anything for it.
No, not Domino. Me. What are you willing to give
What pain?
me, Kin?
I mean, he literally
What?
did just throw $100, which is going to wind up in your PayPal, so...
He makes a fair point.
Yeah.
Damn it. You're killing the negotiations here, Hunter. You're killing the negotiations here. I'm trying to go. So, kid, what horrible things are you willing to allow me to do to Kin in order to get that 10 bonus experience so you can get your thing? And everyone would get this too, not just you. Everyone would get these 10 bonus experience.
Actually, that leads to a question. Has what I ordered from the crap? What was the name of the place? The lunar place. Has that arrived by now?
I've done
Not
this
quite
a
yet.
million and one times.
Okay.
Sky the
I'm gonna get
Varley has
training.
brought forth Greaves and his Greaves deals, goods, and more.
Okay.
So yes, Greaves is going to be arriving over these next 2 weeks as well. So you guys would also be able to wheel and deal with Greaves over this 2-week break.
As for whatever happens to Kin, Kerr, you've had full permission to do whatever from the get-go.
Well, we also need to test out the armor rules, so I'll allow it. I will give all of you guys 10 bonus experience.
Okay.
Sweet.
On that note, Shay will using some of the 2 weeks for more training with Marie. In this case, in being able to work with light armor.
Okay.
I'll use 12 of my or 15 of my 7. Unless you want to discount it, I'll use 15 of my 17 for that specialty.
Okay. Marie will put you through hell so that you will be ready for it.
He'll take it in stride. He's got the integrity to weather it.
Wait, why does she have a sledgehammer?
Would that go under integrity, or what skill would that be?
I would
go
guess
under integrity.
Okay.
That's where I've been putting my armor proficiencies.
Okay.
Light, medium, heavy. And finally, I can proficiently use the armor that we got like 10 sessions ago.
True. I think I'm
Maybe
gonna
not
try
10.
and just stick with what I got for now.
Shale has gotten a boon.
Sweet. I will keep it in mind.
Can someone roll me a d7 real quick again?
Yep, I can. 6. Ah, damn it!
Good job.
Hey, does anyone want to take this responsibility for me in the future?
Who else wants to roll sixes?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, for the chat, what's happening here, the D7 roll was to determine who we're starting with. And both times that we've had to do this so far, Taldarius has rolled and rolled for himself to be the start.
Damn it.
Because, yes.
Also, I'm replaying the little intros video because I finally added shade to it.
Oh, nice.
So it'll just play through everybody's art so far.
All right. Midnight, what have you been up to over these last 2 weeks? They've been quiet. They've been nice. You've been able to, relax and be able just to, do what you want. No disasters, no enemy armies, none of that stuff.
Midnight has been trailing Shade, still trying to understand his unique illusion abilities, and on top of that, just when he's not doing that, he's investigating stuff about his old village, whatever he can find, like recon reports and stuff like that.
Hey, Midnight.
Present.
I'm going to need you to make a sanity check for me.
Sanity check. Okay. What exactly will this roll entail?
I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to figure that out. Let's see. Let's see.
Mind integrity.
Mind integrity.
Okie dokie.
Don't fail this roll. Don't fail this roll, Midnight. Wow, you passed the difficulty 9 check.
Woohoo!
You can feel it clawing at your brain, Midnight. You can feel it scraping at your skull constantly. How does she do this? How does he do this? This is impossible. How? How? You need to figure it out. You need to know. You have to figure out how he's doing this. Wait, no. Focus, breathe. It's okay. It's okay. Don't lose it. Don't lose it, Midnight.
I must know. I will figure it out.
At least you didn't kidnap Shay to try to dissect him over the 2 weeks.
I don't think that would go over very well.
Everything would have been fine. As we start the Cult of Shade, the dark cult dedicated to this creature that has forced its way into our world, wearing the shape of a Zoru. However you say their name.
Zora.
Brandon, work, please. Zora. Let's see. Cobalt, what have you been up to?
Octo?
I think Octo got eaten.
He has
Octo
been
was killed.
consumed by the sleep.
Okay, nice.
Cobalt is currently passed out drunk.
A truly most
Cobalt's off fighting somewhere.
a truly most horrific
Yeah.
experience and fate.
Brussel, what are you up to? What is the cute, adorable Brussel up to? Oh shit, why does he have a pistol?
Don't worry, I'm just planning a route to get to the mountain that we're supposed to go to.
Let's see.
Finding a route or clearing a route?
Don't
Yes.
worry, I have a map.
That doesn't answer the question.
He did answer the question. Yes.
This would be a survival, academics, investigation. You can make any one of those 3 roles.
Mind, adventure, survival. Figure this
Hey.
out.
Also, look at that cute bean right there on screen. Look at that cute shade.
Ouch. 0.
The
Your
map
maps
is
do
a
not
doodle.
show. Your maps do not show where this mountain is, Brussel. You have no idea how to plot a course to where you're supposed to go. I am now imagining that over these 2 weeks, Brussels sends off people to go kidnap someone who can tell him where to go.
Someone
I-
that
It's
I-
literally marked on my map.
a cartographer that knows where it is.
Yeah, but he doesn't have your mapkin. He has his own maps. He thought he could just
Hmm.
use the other maps; it'd be fine.
You could just ask.
Just got to figure out where the most torment is coming from.
Hunter, what is Hunter Baby up to?
Hiding. Hunter is still going through a very uncomfortable time with everything that has happened.
Don't worry, his best friend is right there with him.
Yeah.
His best friend has been staying guard over Hunter, making sure that he is safe.
Hunter
So if
currently...
we want to find Hunter, look for the presence of a spirit. Gotcha.
Or just the big, not subtle at all hunter.
Yeah.
I bet the Hunter's easier to find.
It probably is.
Probably, yeah.
Coco is best friend. But yes, your best friend Coco is right there with you, Hunter, trying to help you through it.
Hunter
Also,
has... Go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, he's also offered to rip the spines out of anyone who has upset you in order to make you feel better.
He refuses. Politely.
Even if it's Samino?
With one exception.
Oh no. Well, there goes Hilltop.
But Hunter is currently hiding under the desk in his office. We are back in Hilltop.
Okay.
Maine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, you're in Hilltop.
Yeah, that's where he's hiding. Under
Oh,
the desk
that
in his
means-
office.
That means you probably would regularly see Kin coming in and out, dealing with stuff.
Probably.
Want me to make a roll to see if Kin would notice you?
Sure, go for it.
And more accurately, would Hunter be actively hiding from Kin? Can go instinct on that, and perception. Okay, that's 4 successes. Which, if Hunter's not actively hiding from Kin when Kin's coming in and out, that might see him. However, if Hunter is actively hiding from Kin, despite knowing that Kin's there for him,
Oh, I rolled one too many dice.
oopsie.
Well, in this case, you would be the attacker, so you would win that tie.
Hey, Hunter.
Kin, you almost miss Hunter. However, the giant Hunter currently hovering over his desk is sort of a dead giveaway.
Hey, Coco. Oh, hey, Hunter.
As
You doing
Coco's
alright?
giant hands cover over Hunter, like I'm imagining Hunter just like hiding under the space in the desk, and Coco's hands just move over and cover that spot. There's no Hunter here. I don't see a Hunter.
And stops his frantic pace that he's had in dealing with everything. Takes a moment, sit down by Hunter. Hey, you doing all right?
I'm doing perfectly fine.
I wasn't asking you, Coco. I'm asking Hunter.
There's no one else here. It's just me and you.
You... So, Hunter, how are you doing?
Hunter is just going to gently push out his shadows to push away Coco's hands.
The hands will slowly part.
And smiles at Hunter. Hey, good to see you. Everything all right?
Between his front paws is a very well-worn book. One that he has clearly read many times.
Oh. What's that?
And he very much looks like he's been crying.
Oh. Hey. What's been going on?
It wasn't supposed to... Nothing supposed to be like this.
Oh?
He doesn't really respond. Giving another sob.
Hey. Not really supposed to be like what? If you could tell me, that'd be nice.
I didn't want to be in the spotlight.
Yeah. Life certainly knows how to throw curveballs at us, doesn't it? But hey, for what it's worth, I think you're doing an excellent job. Yeah, sure, you don't have everything handled by yourself, but that's why you have others around you. Friends to help you out. And when you can't handle something, it is more than okay to reach out to tell someone, hey, I need some help. And this town's fairly self-sufficient in running itself. And no one blames you for taking your time and taking those times where you disappear for a little bit. Especially given your problems with anxiety and shyness. Can't say that I can take it all away from you, but I am here for you. Hey, you want to get out and do anything? Perhaps play a game or something for a little bit? You know, have a little fun.
I wanted to go and be a... I was gonna hunt down people that do bad and then disappear, and now I'm running towns and killing people. And people are saying I'm a...
Hey, no, you're not a monster. And as for those you've killed, it's a harsh reality for those who have something that they want or need to keep safe. Sometimes you do need to be willing to kill to protect those you love. It's not easy, and no one expects you to be okay from having done so. Heaven knows, it eats at you. It eats at your soul. Especially if you hadn't previously decided consciously that that is something you are willing to do to protect those you love. So a long time ago when I was young and being raised by my own parents, my father told me at one point, son, one day you may have to fight to kill to protect those you care about, and I need you to determine right now whether or not you are willing and able to do so. Because when it comes to that point where that decision has to be made, if you haven't already made that decision, you're going to hesitate. And if you hesitate, you are going to lose something you hold dear, lose something valuable. And so I made that decision that I'd be willing and able if I had to. And that decision, while it does weigh heavy on me occasionally, it, in of itself, doesn't weigh as heavy as it would if I ever had to kill without having made that decision. I would kill to protect you. I would kill to protect anyone in our group and our friends, because you are all important to me. And I don't know. Sorry, subject got heavy, didn't it? Hey, you said you want to go bounty hunting for a little bit. You want to do that now? Just you and me.
Alright.
Perhaps we can find a low skill bounty. Real simple, real easy. Could be fun.
He gives a sniffle and a small nod.
Hey, let's go to the guild house and see what's available. Perhaps we can find something.
He'll nod again and slowly crawl out from under the desk, carefully putting his book away. Can't really catch much of it, but it is clearly one of those, it's some sort of storybook. The cover's rather worn out, but it's from some kind of series.
I'm sure Hunter will tell me more about it when he wants to. And go and retrieve my armor and meet Hunter at the guild house then.
Okay. And Shade, what are you up to?
So from the
So-
depressing to silly.
Yeah, definitely. There is one thing that Shade was planning on doing that involved Hunter, but it would have been sometimes during the 2 weeks. So if you want to handle that now, we can, or we just glaze past it.
Well, this would be at the end of the 2 weeks. This would be going on.
Yeah.
So
okay.
what would Shade have tried to find Hunter for?
Because he spent quite a while learning how to impersonate people, and Hunter fucking hates being around people. So hey, might as well offer. Yeah, see if Hunter wants a body double to show up to, like events and stuff.
Well, it depends on if you can find Hunter.
That is true. The first place he would
It
check
is-
would be the office, but
It is almost impossible to find Hunter. He is one with the shadows. However, there is also a giant floating Haunter watching over the desk.
yeah, well, he wasn't going to use the Haunter as a locator, he would basically just show up and like go, "All right, Coco, where's Hunter? I know you always know where he's at."
Hunter is not here right now. I don't know where he is.
Okay,
Did
look.
Did I say it right, Hunter?
Hunter does not respond.
Look, Coco, I'm gonna have to teach you how to lie at some point, because this is just... First off, what you should do is try and tell someone that Hunter's in a place that you know he's not. No one's going to believe that you don't know where Hunter is.
I do not know where Hunter is.
Okay, you know what? I'll teach you how to lie at some point later, because that's just going to annoy me. Hunter, I have an interesting proposal for you. And it involves a way to get out of social responsibilities.
There's a thud under the desk. Followed
right,
by a small yip and then a head poking out from the side of the desk.
Shade is going to kind of like do a little bit of like a neck crack and go observe and try to turn into Hunter.
I don't really know how this works, so is it just automatically successful, or?
As I was checking real quick. Since you can take your time and you're not like rushing in like a combat situation or anything, I won't make you roll for this. Since you can basically take as much time as you need in order to make sure it's all right and everything, so to speak. You're not under any time crunch.
Yeah. Right.
So yes, you would be able to turn into Hunter, complete with shadows.
Yep. And in order to sell it, Shade is going to immediately find the nearest hiding place that is not the desk and kind of like do a little bit of cowering under it.
Hunter, it looks like you have a body double. An exact copy of you. Right down to your little hat.
Little hat? It's a big hat.
It's an adorable hat.
Midnight is nearby with a little book and is scribbling in it.
How is he doing this? I will figure out your secrets, Darkspawn.
Hey, this isn't Dragon Age.
He scribbles something down and then runs back to the guild house to collect his other notes that lead nowhere.
I'm just now imagining a room with like all those lines connecting different things together.
Yes.
Shade is gonna like nervously like look to where Midnight was and go, is he gone?
He sounds identical to you, Hunter.
So, so you do the stuff for me?
If I have to.
Baby. So baby.
Hunter is running over to give a hug.
I can imagine Coco doesn't like that very much.
Coco's just looking at them both going, 2 hunters! And gives them both a giant hug. Hunter, Shade, please both roll integrity for the force of the hug.
Physical or special?
I'm joking. He's not a beware.
Did I stutter?
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You don't have to worry about it. It's not borrow. As long as it's not borrow, you're safe from hugs.
All right.
Oh, I'll tell you about him later.
As Midnight feels a poke on the back. Hug!
Ah! No, not again. I love you too.
Yes. Koga looks absolutely overjoyed. He has 2 hunters now. That's double the best friend, don't you know?
Yep. And yep, Shade is just going to like attempt to look about as like accepting but uncomfortable about the physical affection as he can. Just kind of don't know what to do about this look. Kind of like how he imagines Hunter would look if, you know, someone else was suddenly hugging him.
I don't know, I feel like Shade could probably dip into his own feelings about such a thing.
Well, okay, yeah, but he's trying to impersonate, not trying to, like, you know, just sell being scared. He's trying to do it like he would imagine Hunter doing it.
Because Shade would handle that situation a whole lot different than Hunter
Yeah,
would.
you would have already been punted across the room if it was Shade dealing with it.
True. Squirrel, or not Squirrel, Derp.
Squirrel!
Squirrel!
I was writing a message to Mirai about
Where?
Squirrel.
Oh, okay.
Hunter is just going to back up a bit and just give a very happy wag.
Shade is seeing
happy,
something
joy,
that
joy,
no
happy,
one
happy,
would
joy.
believe if he told them.
The legendary hunter's smile.
Yep. And Shade's going to carefully turn back now. Just slowly coaxing his body back into his original form.
Yep, back to normal.
Alright, so I take it sounds good to you.
Yes.
Cool, just let me
Thank
know if you have
you.
a social function you want to skip out on.
All of them?
Okay, look, you're gonna have to be a little more specific, but you know what? I'll at least show up to a lot of them as you.
He gives another very happy wag.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go now, because business handled. And
No.
Shade is just going to leave.
I think that's the first Hunter has been truly happy this entire campaign.
Yay!
Which is why no one would believe Shade if he mentioned it.
Hunter baby is happy.
Woo!
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yes, miracle.
Also, poor Shade, because now every leader that falls for a hunter is now going to fall for him.
Hey, look, you know, at least he has the easiest out possible of just being complete social anxiety Hunter. No
That
one
is true.
expects Hunter to actually return the affection or react positively to it. So he can just cower under something for like most of the time, and literally it's like the easiest impersonation job ever. He just hides, acts socially like he's about to die if he has to speak more than 2 words, and call it good.
But he would die if he spoke more than 2 words.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying he has to act that way.
But yes, what else would you be doing, Shade?
All right. So as for the other stuff that Shade would be doing, is he'd be attempting to learn how to use a self-heal move.
Okay.
And he'd basically want to flavor this as he knows that he's got, like, you know, a fair bit in him in terms of the whole, like, you know, what's the word for it? Like complete desire to keep going no matter what. Like, you know. So he wants to flavor it as basically like using like sheer, like his sheer desperation and determination in order to heal himself to keep going. Because, you know, the healing in this is not actual, like, true healing if it's, like, a move. It's just more, like, being able to then ignore the wounds. So, that's more, like, what he would do. It's, like, more willpower-based than vigor-based, but, you know. That's the flavoring he's going to try and go for.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Who else would be out and about as Hunter and Kin come out of Hunter's office?
I guess it depends on time frame. The only other plan in my head was after the training was done, or when I had periods, he'd go back. Shale would go back to Sunfall and go check out the library when he can.
You would have been able to do that over the 2 weeks.
Okay. Maybe he's out heading to the market or something, and is out there. Maybe Marie's said, "Yo, all right, I will teach you this, but I need these items. Go get them now."
Yeah, I can see that. So, Brussel, Shade, would you guys want to get involved with this little expedition with Kin and Hunter?
Well, if Shade sees, like, you know, Hunter out and about, he'd sort of, like, mouth the word, like, social event to him. Like, you know, is he being taken to a social event by Kin and he needs to swap, or?
Hunter will shake his head. He definitely does not want Kin knowing about this deal.
All right, little nod then. Oh yeah, also before I forget, in order to help along, like, you know, the healing move, like, Shade would try to, like, morph his body back into an unwounded state. Even though he doesn't know if it works like that, he will try.
That's how your healing move works.
Cool. Works for me.
Midnight. This doesn't work. How is he doing this? How is he doing this?
Frantic scribbling in journal.
But Shade will tag along, even though he doesn't know what's going on, because, you know, oh hey, official leader and unofficial leader are going somewhere. What's going on?
I feel like Midnight is also following then, so you can follow Shade.
Yes.
And Brussel would be too busy trying to get the information that's not coming readily.
The information is walking out of town right now. Don't...
About the mountain.
Shale, would you want to join up with the group?
I mean, if they run into me, and I think at this point they need to run into. Well, would this be that he's run into him and let him know what's going on?
Yeah, basically, they'd run into you as they're heading to the guild house.
Okay. He will say give him a couple minutes to go drop off the to deliver the ingredients to Marie. Let her know she'll be up for it. She'll be very up for it, and then we'll come back.
Somehow walking through the town to get to the guild house, we have picked up most of the group.
Yep.
Hey, nice.
I suppose nice is one word for it. Not the word Hunter would use, but a word for it.
Hey, Hunter, if you don't want so many people around, you can always just say.
I mean, Hunter's not visibly letting his feelings on this show.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, we can hear
My
you.
thing got out.
Ah.
I was trying to fix it. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that.
See you along the way. Hey, Shade. Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. I normally don't see the two of you together. Something going on, or?
Just me and Hunter gonna see about picking up a bounty request and to go to take a little break from life in the town and something
cool.
easy.
Oh, so I just figured out something. Ignore Midnight scribbling behind me. He just always gets upset when I figure something out. Okay, here, watch this. And Shade's gonna like take a claw and like purposely scratch himself, and then use his new healing move to close up the scratch.
Hey, Midnight, can I have another sanity roll?
Neat.
Okay, same roll as last time.
Yep.
Okay.
As Midnight suffers sanity damage from this.
Hey, look, you gained sanity.
Yes.
neat.
This
Four.
doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't work.
More frantic
how-
scribbling. Intensifies.
Okay. So neat. How are you doing that?
I tell my body to stop being hurt.
So you forgot the book. All right. I gotta know.
Midnight,
now.
you have to reroll.
Ah!
I gotta know then. Is this like an illusion that Uzura do, or is this something different?
Based on how Midnight's been talking about how it's not how this works for the past, while now, I assume that it's not. I don't really know what's so complicated about it. I just tell my body.
That was actually
to do...
beneficial. 7.
Look, I just tell my body to do things, and I grab the power within whatever shenanigans got explained to me, and I force my body to listen. So I told it to stop being hurt, and look, no longer hurt. I tell my body to look like someone else, I look like them. It's really not that complicated, Midnight. I mean,
that's not right.
It sounds less like an illusion and more like a transformation. You sure you're not a ditto?
I have no clue what that is.
Fair enough. All right.
Scribbling into journal.
Midnight now puts down possibility ditto. No.
No. Yeah, no, I mean, I woke up like this, so, I mean, if I was something else and then changed, I at least would have remembered that. I mean, at least different than how I was before, because I was different before, and then I got dropped into that other world, and then now I'm here, so, very confusing set of circumstances. But again, like, I feel like Midnight's definitely overcomplicating this.
Real quick for the chat, I am switching over to Stream Raiders Dungeons mode, which is the rapid fire mode. Please go place your troops. Carry on.
Yeah. You want to join us?
I got no clue what you're doing, but I figured out my healing move, so sure.
Nice. Yeah. I think I mentioned what we were doing. That we were going to see about picking up a low-level bounty just for the fun of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess you don't have to bother asking Midnight. He's just kind of been following me and mumbling.
It looks like if you join Midnight, we'll probably follow along.
Yeah.
Midnight's eyebrow is twitching right now.
Hey, Midnight, you cool back there?
Just peachy. Just peachy.
Awesome. Okay.
You know, sometimes I wake up and he's still standing over me.
That is a little bit concerning.
It would be so easy. Just cut him open, Midnight. Cut him open and see how he works.
No.
That'll answer all the questions.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I can figure it out without that.
Do you need a restraining order or something for him?
No, I mean he's been pretty chill about it. I mean, I don't see the problem.
Okay, cool. If he ever becomes too much, by all means, talk to me or someone, and we can see about talking to him about it. Yeah. Alright, cool. And who else have we stumbled across? Sure.
You have also stumbled across Shale.
Oh, hey, Shale. How you doing?
Somebody you see him you see him with a piece of paper. I guess with a tablet makes more sense than with a tablet in his hand. Hey, Ken, what's up?
Hey, just gonna be heading out for a little bit with Hunter, Shade, and Midnight. We're gonna see about picking up a low-level bounty from the guild and trying to hunt that down. You know, just a little bit of relaxation.
It's interesting. Would you like my help? Because I just getting some.
If you want to join, as long as Hunter's all right with it.
You okay with Connor?
Hunter looks a little uncomfortable, but he nods.
Okay, let me get these ingredients to Marie. I can probably get this lesson done later, and then I'll meet you at the gate.
Cool. We'll see you there.
All right, and Shayla heads off to the market to get the ingredients.
Hey, Ken, do you think I could freak out? Do you think I could freak him out by, like, not telling him and then, doing the... I feel like I could get him with that.
I don't know. How much have you already told him?
Haven't told him a damn thing about it.
Cool. Then you could possibly elicit some reaction, but from Shell, it'd probably be more curious questioning and notes and.
Note he has doppelganger ones already, so that's not so he didn't really see the doppelganger.
Though it wouldn't be on the level of Midnight here, who's looking a little.
No.
Yeah.
All will be revealed soon.
I mean, it's going to answer
been
the
like
long
this
lines
for-
of Ken.
Look, he's been like this for like 2 weeks. No, wait. It's almost been a month now. Like, he'll get it eventually, I guess.
Okay.
I forgot. It just got a little bit worse after the fight.
Again, if you need anyone to tell him to get off your back or anything, just let me know.
Oh no, it's fine. He knows that if he tries anything, I'll just punt him away.
Cool. All right. And assuming we don't meet anyone else along the way?
You would run into I do want to get the option, so you would run into Brussel as he's heading back to his little home / lair.
Oh, hey, Brussel.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
working on projects.
Cool. Hey, we're about to head out. Do a little bounty hunting relaxation trip. You interested?
I'm a little bit busy right now,
Oh,
but good luck.
cool.
Hopefully it's nobody too bad.
Yeah, we intend to pick out a low difficulty one, and take care of that. Like I said, it's supposed to be fairly relaxed. Get Hunter out and about a little bit. Do something fun for him. He's been
Well-
so cooped up and stressed.
Good luck with it.
Thanks. And hey, if you ever need any help, just ask.
Will do.
And like two ships passing in the night.
All right. I assume after that we make it to the guild house just fine, and
Yep.
and I'm able to pick something out.
Yes.
Awesome. What's the bounty we pick out?
Roll me a D100.
All right. 51.
Alright, let me go to my list of stuff, please. Give me a second.
Keep in mind we are going for a low difficulty.
Yes. Reroll that one for me.
Reroll. All right. 83.
Oh, that works actually perfect with the donation goal too. Okay, give me one more roll.
Give you one more D100 roll.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Turns out that 51 was we have to go hunt down Darkrai.
I like how
Alright,
shit has
25.
apparently made Hunter like the happiest he's ever been his entire game. Initiating the physical affection.
Let's see.
Physical
25.
affection protocols activated.
Happy Fun Time button has been pressed. Please remain still.
To be fair, wasn't the happy fun time button like pressed the moment I rolled a 6 again on the D7?
Yeah, that was good.
God.
No, that's Arceus.
What the heck?
Arceus.
Hey, better Arceus than Aceus. Fucker would come by just to flirt.
Tochemay.
What?
Toshi sent him a meme.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
This is. Oh god.
Kerr's broken.
Okay, send me whatever you sent.
Oh god, that was just too good, Tochemay.
Also, Beers in the chat made an amazing point. Hunter being happy for the first time, surely nothing can go wrong in this session to balance out all the happy.
Beerus, why did you have to speak that into existence?
Oh, I'm the one that spoke it into existence. They wrote it.
You're both terrible.
Look, I am literally playing Shade. What did you expect?
Facts. True. You are operating within the bounds of the character.
All right. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yep, that'll work perfectly. All right. So you have a very, very simple mission. It's not be that bad. Apparently, there's just been on one of the paths from here to. Let me check my notes again real quick. From here to Sunfall, it looks like it's been having issues with a prankster who's been causing issues. No one's really gotten too badly hurt or anything, but it is slowing down trade and people want it to stop.
Alright.
So, nothing too big of a deal. But, you know, it'd be helpful if you could deal with this troublemaker.
Just catch him and bring him in, or...
Yeah, or just get him to stop.
I mean, presumably, if it's been big enough of an issue for there to be a bounty, they've tried to get him to stop and have failed.
Yes. I've tried 3 times. The bounty isn't that large. It's more kind of chump change than anything, which is why so far no one's really taken it. But, you know, they'd really like it to get taken care of, but it's not really worth it. It's not worth the effort or the pay necessarily to deal with it. This would be more like well, this would just be nice if they didn't have to deal with it, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay.
If anyone has some free time, wants to make some pocket change while they're traveling, deal with it, please. But otherwise, yeah, we can... It's not like bandits or anything. It's more just like a kid who has way too much time on his hand and is basically pranking and causing issues with carts and stuff. It looks like it's a war turtle who's causing issues.
War turtle.
But let's fight him down and more tie him up.
Alright.
Yeah, mostly a lot of the things that he's been doing is basically muddying up the roads, getting the cart stuck, and then blasting people with water gun, knocking them over, that sort of thing.
Has he actually been stealing from the carts, or...?
Nothing so far yet, but it has caused a few issues with the carts. There has been like a little bit of damage. One Pokemon did get... Yeah. One Pokemon actually did get hurt and had to get treated because he fell wrong when he got hit by the water gun. But it wasn't like malicious. They weren't. He wasn't actually trying to hurt anyone. He was just messing around. It seemed like.
Well, let's go get him. Put the fear of Arceus in him and bring him back.
Sounds like a plan.
Sound good, Hunter?
He nods.
Cool.
So, you want me to be bad cop or?
Yeah, sure. You go.
That does seem to be your strong suit, Shade.
Every suit's my strong suit. I can hit you. I can insult you. I mean, what else would you need?
Yeah, I don't think I could do bad cop very well myself, but you go and be bad cop.
Usually, Brussel is bad cop.
Yeah. Brussel seems a bit preoccupied.
Distant sounds of screaming in a basement.
Please, I don't have your money. I don't know who has it. I sent it, and oh God, please! I have 2 kids.
You don't need one of them.
Jake.
Oh my god!
Oh my!
I thought you were just gonna blow out one of his kneecaps.
Please, I'll get you your money. I'll get double your money for this. Please, please don't hurt my kids. Don't hurt me, please. I'm all they have.
If nothing else, they can work off the debt.
Oh God, when did I go into Chainsaw Man's world?
Yeah, no, good thing Ken's not there to hear that, because you don't touch kids. No.
I just imagining Brussel slowly sharpening a knife with his little plant tentacles. Brussel is scary. Brussel is sweet baby. Brussel is sweet innocent baby, but look at those eyes. Those soulless dark eyes.
Don't worry, I can handle problems behind the party's back.
But yes, it looks like it's not too far away is where his normal hunting ground is. It would probably take maybe an hour or 2 of walking before you would reach the area where the caravanners are reporting issues.
Once Shale's back to the group and he's given info, is there anywhere that says that they're talking about any sort of caravans that are going to be going down the road soon?
There's caravans going up and down this road all the time.
All the time.
This is a pretty popular trade route.
We can follow one.
It's either that or riding it, one or the other.
I mean, outside of considering this is apparently the only problem along that route, I could definitely see why it's very popular.
Yeah.
It's going between Hilltop and Sunfall, both owned by Hunter, and apparently Hunter's a monster, so...
The highwaymen tend to avoid those routes.
They learned.
Bold the kid is.
Hunter's not a monster. Oh, by the way, whatever happened to those, to that, what was it, Eevee gang or whatever it was,
It's working for me?
No one has seen them. No one has seen them. As deep underground, they're currently working, training, mastering their abilities to serve Lord Brussel.
Oh.
Brussel is secretly Emperor Palpatine confirmed.
Good soldiers follow orders.
So, mental note, I need to ask Brussel about that at some point. No. Because it was good kids that needed to get out of a bad situation.
Yep, and Brussel would have answered you. They need to stay out of the way for a little bit so that nobody notices that they're gone.
They have to be kept safe. And who's safer than with Brussel?
Where is safer than with boogeyman?
If they were considered greys over there, what happens if they want their people back?
Okay. But yes. Could I have a... Whoever's going to be leading this, either investigation or survival roll?
I mean,
I
Hunter,
assume
you're in charge.
Ken or Hunter are leading.
I was
the
doing
group.
Stream Raiders. At least I assume that his bounty hunter specialty applies.
Yes.
I mean, you're working on a bounty.
Tracking a target, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
You're working
I
on a
was
bounty
making
and your name is Hunter. I mean, what's the...
I was making a joke.
Not enough ale.
Yeah, your name is Hunter.
5.
You're working on a bounty.
All right, so let us see. Yeah. Brain, please work. Okay, there it is. You are able to find tracks as you make your way down the path. It doesn't look like there's any trade caravans nearby that you can see or hear. However, what you are able to pick up on is the sounds of running very, very faintly in the distance. And Hunter, as you're checking the tracks, these tracks are moving very fast and almost like someone is being chased. And in the mud, you can almost see what looks to be a second pair of tracks, though for some reason, the footprints in the mud seem a little bit drier, like the mud was almost exposed to like an open flame.
So he can hear somebody being actively chased?
You can hear the sounds of running very faintly in the distance, mostly because you can hear the sounds of like the crunching branches and the trees being disturbed. Whoever is doing this ran off the path and is running into the woods here.
There's someone being chased. And he takes off running after it.
Follow.
He may have taken too big a chance. Sheldon quickly tries to follow after.
Midnight will follow suit.
Yep, Shade is following.
All right, so could everyone please give me a roll? Let's see. Let's have athletics here.
That'd be a body, athletics, probably instinct.
Shade is gonna go forceful, just
Yes.
going like, all right. Bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, we'll go.
I'm gonna soul that one.
Very polarizing roll. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go instinct here. Logic is kind of kishy, so that's 4.
So that's 1,
5,
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll roll it. I'll use my boon for the additional die. That didn't matter. Okay, one more for the explosion. Yep, no, an extra. So 4 successes.
He just takes off like a bolt. No.
Yep. Just. He's not, by the way, he's not being stealthy at all. He is literally just forcing his way through all this shit. Like, chunk, 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 chunk. He has actually, in Starlight, done this before, where he just. Right
Took
through the
off like a
undergrowth.
bullet train.
Just right through the undergrowth. Going around? Fuck that. No, I'm going through.
Why go around something when you could just go through it? It's faster.
Absolutely. And damn if he ain't
Okay.
faster.
Hang on a second. You just reminded me of something. Let me see if I can find it. I want to share this real quick because, dear God, you're making me think of something. Here you go.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically.
This is what I'm seeing right here with him. This is what.
Officer. Oh no, Captain Chantel Dubois. I was trying to think of her first. I was trying to think of her first name, Chantel. Captain Chantel Dubois.
That site really does not like letting stuff be brought up.
I'm sorry. This is just the thing that uses that's on Discord.
Tenor.
Yeah, it's the GIF.
It sucks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right though. So, Hunter, Midnight, Shale, you guys are all doing a very, very good job, and so are you, Kim. You guys are doing good. You're navigating through the forest, and then Shade is just.
Shade is doing the work, and we're all like, I'm helping.
I'm helping.
I mean, if he's trailblazing, might as well follow in his trail.
So, about those 4 trees that were in his way, some of them aren't there anymore.
Do you want me to roll a damage roll for his projection move to see how much they're crushed?
Sure. Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. All right. That's
Madagascar 2 was a fun movie. Not like the great, but it was fun.
Nah, this is funny. I'm gonna willpower that. This is for the joke.
I'll give you a +2 bonus dice because of your other successes.
Oh, well, okay, here, let me scratch that. I'll roll it properly then. So that's...
God, why are you rolling so many ones?
Yeah, well, at least there's
Because
two
it
tens in that one. So that is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll tick back on that, so...
Hey, Midnight.
Here.
Normally projections aren't supposed to be solid, so how is Shade able to rip trees off the ground and yeet them in order to clear a path as he's running?
Crunch.
This isn't right. He stops for a second, scribbles something in the journal, and puts it up and starts running again.
And in the distance, back at town, Zaya just pauses and looks towards the horizon. Why do I feel like something super sexy is going on right now, and I'm not involved with this? Why am I turned on so hard right now? And I don't know why. I need to figure it out. But yes, yeah. But yeah, no. Shade is literally just ripping a path through the forest and making a new road, basically.
It's definitely putting...
Impromptu lumberjack work, everyone. Condition of tree not guaranteed. Crunch.
I would have liked some wood for my tree. Some kindling wood.
I mean, you might be able to get something from the wood chips that are left over.
Look, he's only snapping them like toothpicks. Some of the wood's gotta be good.
All right, though. But thanks to how fast that you are able to clear the way for everyone, Shade, because of all the successes that you rolled, you are able to make it in time as you soon come upon a war turtle who's cowering back against a tree as what looks to be a charmeleon in like a full-on like Stetson hat, belt, some type of weapon is holstered at his right side, and he's even got like a little vest and a little thing of spikes on his tail. And it looks like that is a charmeleon that is approaching the war turtle.
All right. Shane is going to like open his mouth to try talking, and then oh, I got a branch in there. Ugh. Leaves. Okay. Cool. What's going on here? Why did I hear running? And why is he cowering against a tree?
He kind of pauses, looks over at you, and he just kind of whistles lightly. It's like, not bad.
He's just looking.
I'm used to, but
he's just looking behind Shade at the absolute destruction behind him.
Path of destruction. Not bad.
Not bad.
That's his response to saying the path of destruction.
Yes. Before he looks back at Shade, let me guess. You're the one who you also have to deal with fuckers coming out of the woodwork constantly going, oh my god, that's so hot, right?
Yeah, I keep telling them to stop. We just met.
Yeah, and then you try to either push them away or threaten them, and then they just say that's even hotter.
Yeah, I got a couple with that, yeah.
God, I fucking get that. God, it drives you crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, I've tried a bunch of things. I threatened to pick them up and throw them like those trees back there. Made it worse. You know, I
threatened
threatened
them on, right?
Yeah, I've threatened to do things like there was a bunch of rock types that I was ordering around at one point to use rock throw on aerial targets. I threatened to get them to throw more rocks at them, and they just looked at me and licked their lips. So
The power of Unga Bunga Rock.
Oonga Boonga Rock, yes. So
I
I don't
know,
know what to
it's
do
like-
about it at this point. I mean,
Honestly, I've been dealing with like the same sort of issues. At this point, I'm thinking it's like, well, what is the least threatening way I can treat them? And maybe it's like by treating them like all nice and oh, let's go see a movie, or oh, let's go to this little date site and just snuggle and things like that. Maybe that will turn them off. I haven't had a chance to test that yet though, but I feel your pain there.
hey, look, let me know how it goes because, I don't really feel comfortable doing that, but I might start doing it if it works. Just,
I mean, normally my thing would be just to shoot them, but I swear to God, that just seems to turn them on and attract even more.
Yeah. Like, seriously, I kill one of their clones, and they come by and are... The first question out of their mouths is, are you seeing anyone?
Any case
It's the
here.
most ridiculous shit. I don't get it.
Any case here. What's the What were you playing with the kid?
Hang on a second, my mouse is not working.
Dude, kid friend.
Okay, there we go. My mouse is not working. Mood kindred. Oh, I was on my way. I was just making my way down the road. I was heading towards Sunfall, and this little fucker decided to blast my lunch out of my hands. Lo and behold, turns out he has a bounty on himself, so I figured I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well, I don't think the bounty said dead.
No, it didn't.
I wasn't going to kill him.
Well, you did say kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so I mean... How literal
Okay,
some people are. Like, you cannot blame me for that one.
He pauses and kind of considers. Yeah, the intelligence of most Pokemon tends to be on the low side. My mistake.
Yeah, so... Cool, kid, what have we learned today?
Don't get caught?
That is actually true, yes. But also, on the other list of things, be careful who you fuck with, and you probably shouldn't mess with people that you don't know.
I'll be fine.
No, you won't.
The Charmeleon is idly just kind of hand resting on the gun he has holstered, just like resisting urge to pull it out.
Okay, look, kid. I'm gonna explain something to you. And Shade is gonna like walk up to the war turtle, like, look. I'm just going to let you know that the amount of extremely spiteful people out there is greater than 1, and that means that you should be careful about who you fuck with and who you mess with. Because otherwise, and Shade is going to reach out and grab the tree that he is like powering like on, rip it out, and then like smash it into like twigs like he was doing to the other trees. Tell me, how does your shelf fare compared to a big tree like that?
Hey, you! That's a nice hat. Sell it to me.
He doesn't like talking. Now look at me. Look at me.
He also really likes that hat.
What have we
What kind of
learned?
loser
today?
doesn't talk?
What have we learned today? Stop trying to deflect.
Don't piss off the wrong people.
Yes, and what does that mean about accosting random strangers on the road?
To do it smarter?
To only do it to people you know you can get away with it of. Now, for most
Right,
people,
yeah.
you have no clue if you can get away with it or not. And if you do it to the wrong person, he's going to point towards the like snap tree. And also, by the way, he really looks like he wants to shoot you. I mean, look, the bounty did just say alive. It doesn't say that you can't have a shot out kneecap.
Oh, well, my gun does a lot more than just that, as he just kind of gives it a pat. I guarantee you he wouldn't forget it, though.
Right, in that case, it doesn't say unharmed. And I will let your imagination do the rest of the work.
Oh, okay.
So, are you
Come on,
going
you
to
guys
be...
seem like good guys. You guys seem like good people, right? So as
No,
as
you
like
have a very
kin.
bad... You have a very bad taste of people if you think that I'm a good person. Now, look, if I have to haul my ass out here and deal with you again, I'm going to make sure that you can't do this again. Points at tree.
He gulps a little bit.
All right, I think he understands. I think my part here is done. You guys can, I don't know, like, comfort him and make sure that, you know.
I mean, I half expect he's going to get a chewing from a certain Kangaskhan when we deliver him. If they should meet.
Yeah, I mean the bounty mostly wanted to make sure that the kid's not doing it anymore.
Yeah, don't worry here. You know what? Just for good measure. Hey, kid, what's your name?
Brandon?
Brandon. Just so you know, you
wonderful.
just called the leader of multiple towns, including the 2 towns that you're between right now, a loser. I want you to think about that. Be careful who you fuck with. Now, do you have anything that you would like to say to the very nice mon that you have insulted?
Hunter is trying so hard to keep a brave face on.
Yep, just literally just has to stand there and do nothing. Brandon,
Yes.
would you like to say anything?
I'm sorry.
There we go. Much better. Cool. I don't think you're going to do this again, because again, be careful who you fuck with. You need to learn that.
As he glances at the shattered trees.
Yeah. So, I think that Brandon here has learned a valuable life lesson. Do you have any that you want to teach him, Mr. You never really introduced yourself, but...
Iron.
Iron. Do you...
Hunter, could you give me a roll, please? Academics or intelligence? Because I think specifically this would be something you would get to apply. Also, apply your +1 for your bounty hunter specialty. Mm-hmm.
So, do you want investigation?
You could use investigation.
Woo! Two.
Why not use a solar?
You know what? Sure. Hunter's got plenty of that. 3.
All right. So, with that, you would recognize this Charmeleon, actually. Now you got a closer look at him. He's got his little vest on, hat, little boots, his tail spikes, and that gun, which you know is not a normal gun. It is... You don't know really what it is. The stories just say it is special. And it is said to be able to do a lot of stuff, though you're not sure what it can do versus what it actually can do, if that makes sense. The myth versus the actual truth.
I'm guessing this is
But
the
what
character
else?
from his book.
Probably, yes.
But what are some of the myths?
This gun can cause a flood to happen. The gun can cause the very earth to break apart. It can fire a wave of frost or fire. Like, the stories just go on that what this thing can do. Like, there are a lot of myths and stories, and they seem to get more embellished with every retelling.
Well, I don't know where else he would recognize this character from.
But Hunter, yes, he is a legendary bounty hunter. He is someone who basically goes after usually the worst of the worst. Apparently he went after the kid just because the kid kind of fucked with him and he wanted to teach him a lesson. He wanted to put the fear of Arceus into him.
So essentially,
Plus-
this bounty is beneath him. He's just
Well,
doing
no,
it to teach him a lesson.
Well, he took away his sandwich. That was going to be a really good sandwich.
I mean, fair. People have killed for less, so.
My sandwich. It was innocent.
It was innocent.
This is for you, Sandwich Kun. I have never forgotten.
Remember the sandwich.
I must grieve.
I must grieve.
A moment of silence for the sandwich.
A long walk, he was tired, he was hungry, and then some little fuckwad decided to break apart his perfectly good sandwich that he spent like a half hour making just the way he likes it. Yes, he is going to take out his frustration here.
I rummage through my pack and pull out a sandwich. It's probably not like your sandwich, but here's a sandwich if you want it.
He nods slightly. But he looks at Hunter. So, what brings you all here, if you don't mind me asking?
We were actually here to collect the bounty on the war turtle.
Yeah, we're here for the kid.
Just
Oh, bounty hunters?
well, Hunter is, but he hasn't really had the time to practice a lot and needed a break, doing something relaxing. So we picked up a low-level bounty for him to do.
It was more of a relaxing field trip for him.
Pretty much.
Also, again, Iron, you got anything you want to mention to the kid, or could I just...
Hunter's just kind of looking on in shock. He assumed the stories he'd heard were just, make-believe, not real.
Mm-hmm.
But he, of course, is not saying anything.
Hunter, you alright? You're just kind of standing and staring there.
He gives a slow nod, but doesn't seem... It's more like he He's acknowledging that you said something, but it doesn't seem like he actually processed what you said.
It looks like he's starstruck. If I didn't know better.
Hey, look.
So,
Either of you, like seriously, what am I doing with the kid here?
oh, just bind him up, take him back with you guys when you go, I guess.
Cool.
My sandwich has been avenged.
Cool. Pull out rope. Start buying the war turtle. Hey kid, you coming with us? Don't resist. It'll be better that way.
He nods slightly.
Shade is like in the background, just going to like pick up a piece of the tree, looking at the war turtle.
Snap.
And if you stick with me, you probably won't have to deal with consequences from either of them.
So, Hunter, is it?
Law consequences.
Hunter nods. This time actually, properly, seeming to... unlike with, Kin, this is an actual, yes, he processed this kind of nod.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Not often I get to meet some bounty hunter just starting up on the road.
Yeah.
Okay, just started up. Does Iron appear to be aware that Hunter's the leader of 2, maybe 3 towns at this point?
Well, Shade like straight up mentioned it, so.
Oh, right, right.
Sounds like you're starting off on a bit of a hot streak, I gotta say. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Never really was a guy to... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
What?
Hey, you're okay. I was never really one to be sitting behind a desk doing paperwork. I couldn't stand it. So, it's the road for me. I like traveling, seeing the world, maybe helping people out every once in a while, and mostly just making money so I can get what I want, do what I want, live free as the wind.
I'm still there, Biden. Yeah, poor Hunter here was in the right place at the right time and found himself the leader of at least 2 cities at this point. And
that's always the worst.
Can you?
As Hunter would say.
You're sounding very echoey, Ken.
Am I?
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry.
But from Hunter's perspective, he was at the right place. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
He was just there doing the right thing, helping people, and they decided, hey, they want him in charge. And now I make it my goal and to help make sure things run smoothly and be there by his side when he needs emotional support.
My word of advice on her: let them do the paperwork and everything. Sounds like they enjoy it. There's nothing worse on this planet than paperwork.
I concur, but it needs to be done.
Also, Hunter, if you don't mind me asking, you have that mark on your forehead?
He gasps, and I imagine he was looking up at the Tremelian and let his hat slip back and very quickly covers it back up.
No, you're fine. As he reaches over and pulls his vest to the side over where his heart would be, and you can see a mark, just like yours, over where his heart is.
He'll sighs a little. How many of these people
Why do we keep
are
using so
there?
many people with this
Midnight
mark?
pulls out another journal and scribbles into it.
I am wondering the same thing. Like, this was supposed to be a special mark, and yet it seems like we are running into literally everybody has it.
No, you've only run into one other person so far who has it.
I think two other people.
At least
Two other
three.
people.
Jeez,
I'm
how
just
many
confused because
guys
this is
out
like
there are
the
there?
second one in a row that he's met, like the last time he did
I think
anything.
at least three.
I think he's the third, if I remember from my notes. I'd have to go back and double check.
The
But
first was
I think
the,
this.
the first was the guy who currently is running Sunfall.
The religious leader of Sunfall.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. No, there is a reason why this mark is showing up. There is a reason why. So, what can you do, Hunter?
He looks uncertain if he wants to be completely shell-shocked or... Well, he doesn't want to be, but he's struggling with that. And he just kind of lets the shadows come out without even thinking about it.
Wow, this is quite the trick, I gotta say. As he kind of walks over and pokes the shadows a little bit.
Thank you.
How long have you been able to do it?
My entire life.
He nods. Makes sense. How much work have you put into actually like mastering it?
Few weeks now.
He nods again and kind of like poking and prodding at the shadows. He kind of reaches out and tugs on it a little bit, like just kind of looking it over. Huh. You did all this in just a couple of weeks?
He just nods, looking
You got some
very
potential.
uncomfortable.
got
Okay,
a lot of
prisoner wrapped
potential.
up. We can get out of here. Hunter, you coming? As I start walking and giving the clear indication that if Hunter's uncomfortable with the situation, he can just straight up follow me.
He is torn. Because yes, he is definitely uncomfortable. And he's looking it. But at the same time, he kind of doesn't want to. You were going to say, Kerr?
Hold on, before you go that way, I should at least fix some of the damage that was caused. But I don't want you guys to get caught up in it. If you don't mind waiting a moment.
Sure. How long is it going to take you?
Minute? 2 minutes, depending on how fast everything grows.
Okay. Suppose you can wait.
Chill.
2 minutes.
Pull out
Upwards of
his
2 minutes.
notebook as he mentions this.
Alright, so let's see. You guys see him like looking at like the devastation that Shade wrought on the battlefield. And he's just kind of like eyeing it for a moment, just like
Wasn't even a
considering.
battlefield.
I was gonna say it's not
Those
even a
4 trees.
battlefield. It looks
Those
like
trees
one.
tried their best. All right, so
It was a
yeah, I
battle
think-
between Shade and the trees, and the trees
I think Shade won
lost.
against nature.
Next
You see
opponent,
him-
Lorax.
You see him reach down and pull out the gun that has been sheathed at his side the entire time. It's a somewhat strange device. You can see Shale, you would probably be the most knowledgeable in this. Give me an intelligence. Oh wow. Wow, my brain is on World of Darkness, sorry. Mind. And this would be lore, I think, actually. Lore or academics?
Not science here?
Not science, no.
Okay. Alright, so mind, logic, lore seems, I guess, makes the most sense.
We
Wow,
could
I
make a
forgot
shallot
all
farm.
No. Also, that I kind of asked to start to temper down on that.
Yes, he has asked to stop that, so please stop.
Oh, sorry.
That's my fault for not saying anything earlier. But anyway,
I was
forgot to
I was
as well.
reading I read the comment that Frosthusky said.
same shit. Yeah, I hadn't mentioned more outside of that day. So anyway, 3 successes.
My apologies. 3 successes. All right. So, on the firearm itself, you can see what looks to be ancient hoke sigils.
Like
You
Roman symbols, or like in that sense.
More like this would be an ancient language of Pokemon that hasn't been used in thousands of years.
Nice artifact you got there.
He nods. The device itself is almost trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's a long, thin weapon. It doesn't actually look like there is a place to say load bullets in it, but the script is almost glowing as you're looking at it. It's etched on both sides of the firearm. And there's a slot in the back of the weapon where it kind of curves and is a little bit larger. And he chuckles. Oh, I've had this for a while. Sort of my claim to fame, you could say.
Sounds like it.
And he reaches over to his left wrist where you can see a little, it almost looks like a little buckler has been set, and he just kind of opens it up and draws out. You can't really get a good vision of what it actually is, but it almost looks like, say, like the size of a playing card. And he just loads it casually into the gun and cocks it. And when he does, the rune sigils ignite in light. This time it is green light. He pauses, takes out another, cocks it back as the first card comes out, loads the second, cocks it again, and then repeats it a third time before aiming the firearm towards the path that Shade went and he kind of aims for a second before firing, and the shockwave nearly throws him off his feet as a beam of blue, green, and brown light rockets forward, sort of twining together like almost like a DNA helix, before about halfway through exploding. And as the shockwave passes out, you can see the ground suddenly looks almost more healthy, the soil more fertile, as you can see rain begin to fall over the devastated area and new plants and trees start to grow, almost like someone hit fast forward on a TV
Well, there goes all that nice work I just did.
Ow. 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 Mm. Yeah, well, I figured they wouldn't appreciate if you just level part of the forest, though.
Yeah, no one lives here. It's fine.
I mean, the road is still maintained by guilds and stuff, and they don't like it when people just burn down places.
It wasn't burned down. I didn't use any fire.
True. I mean, okay, so I kind of have an issue where a lot of the buildings I go into tend to start on fire.
Well, I mean,
I don't know how it happens.
I think I could hazard a guess.
Looks at
He
the
chuckles as he kind of
flame on the tail.
Look. I just want to say the last building that I was in, it started on fire, but it wasn't my fault.
Uh-huh. Hey, so, quick question. Last person that I asked this to that had that mark told me there was a 50-50 chance I would explode. Would you mind if I copped your look?
If you want to try, sure, but there's a 50-50 chance you might explode.
What is it with everyone saying that has that mark?
Hunter is now looking very terrified of the fact that he let Shade...
Yeah, no, Shade is purposefully acting it up.
Yes, and Hunter is looking very terrified of the fact that he let this happen without knowing the possibility.
This is true.
Okay, look, you're fucking with me on that, right?
You
no.
could have exploded. No!
I didn't do it, it's fine.
Wait. You can shapeshift?
I mean, they said something transform, whatever. I don't really care. I tell my body to do the thing and it does it.
Interesting.
If you want to ask more, ask him. He's the one with the notebook. He's been following me around and mumbling about it for like a month, so.
He kind of looks over at midnight. Care to explain?
I haven't figured it out yet.
He
But it's
hasn't
not
figured it out.
normal. I know it's not normal.
I mean,
I'm beginning to think that maybe
kiddos,
he has
no.
a mark.
Hey, look, I don't have shit.
I mean,
He walks over to Shade and starts walking around him, looking at him. No, he hasn't developed one.
Dang it! Rips out a page. Dang it!
All right.
Jail,
Hold on. You
Jail
want
starts writing
Right.
stuff down.
Iron, you want to see something funny?
Wait.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
They're not just born?
Oh, the people who are born with it are the rarest. Usually those ones are going to be the ones who are going to be the strongest when they come into their abilities, but theoretically anyone can develop it if they can develop their inner talent. It's just extremely rare for a Pokemon to actually do it to a level where the mark will appear.
Oh, neat. By the way, you want to see something? You want to see something funny, Iron? I can show you something pretty funny. Hey, Shale, Midnight. Hey, watch this. Watch this. And Shade is going to take like multiple claws this time and like purposefully rake himself on the arm, and then use his healing move.
Frantic scribbling.
Yeah, see, look, there it goes. Funny every time.
He's kind of he walks over to you. Do you mind it for a second?
Why do you all ask that? Fine, sure, whatever. But if you flirt with me afterwards, I'm putting you through a wall.
As he takes his tail and just starts burning your arm.
Hey!
Now,
Yeah,
could you
come
show me
on.
the move again?
Sure, but at least fucking mention it. Like, all this singed fur, I'm gonna have to regrow all that. Okay. I fucking hate doing this. And Shade is then going to then use the move again and try and also get back his fur.
As he watches, the fur just starts regrowing. Yeah. Wow. So
Frantic scribbling increases.
Do you mind if I shoot you once?
What is it with... Okay. Are you going to severely hurt me.
50-50.
You need to stop saying that. You really need to stop saying that. But
Depends more on you.
okay, cool. Shale, if I get splattered, you can put me back together, right?
No.
All right.
It don't work like that.
In that case, Shale, I am authorizing you as my healthcare provider. If I die horrifically, you are authorized to tell Domino the next time you see him that I'm using my favor for him to revive me.
Okay.
All right. Shoot.
All right. No one should be in front or behind Shade.
Really increasing my confidence here.
Midnight moves to a safe distance and position.
All right,
Check.
Shade.
Not in front or behind.
I recommend taking a few deep breaths. You don't need your lungs to use your move, right?
Don't know.
Well, we're about to find that out together.
Oh,
As you see
dear.
him just draw the gun, open up his little thing and draw out a card and load it in, and then cock it as he takes aim right at you. All right, I won't hit your heart, but I make no other promises about the rest of your vital organs.
Hey, look, Afei owes me a favor. If I die, he revives me.
Gotcha. Good to know. I'm kind of curious
Domino
about
is
this
still
now.
pissed.
Surprised he's not.
Don't
here.
worry, I think I got another one
Perfect.
for when I meet him next. It'll be great. I'm gonna make him fucking explode.
You didn't hear what I just said, right? Surprised he's not here to make this perfect.
Domino. Oh, I'm not interrupting this for anything, darlings. You casually eating popcorn, watching with bated breath.
Domino, I'm just gonna let you know that this is only conditional if I am dead and cannot come back by myself. But you know what to use the favor on for reviving me, right?
Yes, yes, darling.
Good, because I didn't want you to use it and be a little bitch and decide, oh, hey, he died for a millisecond, bringing him back. Only if I can't come back. I'm making that clear. I am not moving on until you say that you understand.
Yes, yes, darling. I won't do it unless you actually die and can't be saved.
You took a long time to say that, and you said saved. Technically
Unless
speaking,
you die and cannot be brought back.
Now, again, you said that very specifically. You could bring me back, which means that by that definition, you could just fucking leave me dead.
I will not bring you back unless Shale cannot bring you back.
Again, I could still technically bring myself back.
I will not bring you back if you can also bring yourself back.
Okay, I'm gonna accept that one.
So, we all good?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, let's see.
You may shoot.
As he fires, and a thin strand of stone just skewers right through your chest, basically taking out like the basically your right, their left side of your chest.
All right. Does he die instantly?
No.
All right. Shane's going to cough up some blood and go, "Hey, didn't kill me instantly. Cool." And he's going to try and pull himself off of the spike.
Basically, you are missing one of your lungs, and it hurts like fucking hell.
Well, he's not going to try to
As he-
regrow it when the spike's still there.
Oh no, it went straight through you.
Oh, okay, so it like went into the ground.
Yes.
Alright, Shade is immediately going to try using his move along with a second wind.
As your flesh immediately starts knitting and trying to rebuild its lung, as you're just like, how do people function with only one lung?
At least I rolled an 8 on the second wind.
Yeah, basically you were missing like the
so
entire right half of your body. Almost.
Alright. Is there anything
Heal
that I have
was-
to roll to try and like have him heal himself before he bleeds out?
No, you'd be able to do it here by using the move plus the second wind. The second
Alright,
wind really
cool.
helps.
For that
Yeah.
matter,
Go ahead.
that matter, Shale would pull out one of the pecha berries if need be, and would offer it to him.
Oh. Oh wow. Okay, that is. Ooh boy. Hey, we found out.
He walks over and just kind of pokes you a little bit. Huh.
Hey, come. It's still a little sore. Come on.
Still?
Frantic.
Normally that
sparkles.
goes through. Yeah, no. That's high speed regeneration and transformation. Not bad.
Right now, the only
You went
scene
out on the lotto.
Right now, the only scene going through my head is the one from Men in Black, where he just outright blows the one alien's head off, and it's just regrowing, and he's like, "Do you have any idea how much that stings?"
Yeah, basically.
Basically.
What came to my head was the T-1000 from Terminator.
Also similar, yes.
The first thing he had was Wolverine, but yeah, because that's basically what it sounds like.
Yeah, so
Oh gee.
not bad. You're
Apparently,
going to be
Tochemay has
very.
sent a meme.
No, look at Last
Last
Hope
Hope.
chat.
Oh no!
Oh boy. Oh, you fucking got me with that one. Oh my god. Oh wow. For chat's reference, Toshi put Ship of Theseus from Shade. Oh boy. Okay, I'm good. I swear
Been a
I'm good.
little bit since I've brushed up on my Greek mythology.
Ship of Theseus. If you replace every single board on Theseus's ship, is it still the Ship of Theseus?
Oh, right.
If none of the boards were the original boards, none of the parts are the original parts. None of the shade is the original shade.
Thank you.
Actually,
Oh, okay, I'm good now.
For
I'm good now.
a situation, I actually remember nearly that having a Wolverine at one point.
Yep.
Surviving from a spit of blood. Regrowing from a spit of blood.
Ooh.
Regrowing from his own reality.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's not repeat that.
No.
At least not while I'm looking. Dear heavens, I just about lost my lunch.
Okay, look, I
Oh.
lost a lot more than that, and I was fine.
Don't worry, you're not
So-
the one to lose your sandwich.
Yeah,
Sandwich
true.
cone. My poor sandwich cone.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
One Kotiago raided my stream with 13 viewers.
Oneko! Did I say it right that time?
Joke.
I have no idea. I
Oh,
hope I
sorry,
did
Marten.
this time finally. Yay! I finally got one of them right. Was it Oneko Tiago? He says, hopefully. Anyways, welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. Okay, Well, either way, yeah, welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. You guys have come into the middle of our Last Hope campaign, one of our Pokemon tabletop campaigns. For those that aren't aware, Oneko is one of the players in Recallers of the Lost, the Pathfinder game that happens every other Saturday, at least for now, until I can get Era convinced to do it every week. But yeah, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a great stream. Anyways, back to the game. Where were we?
Yep. Yes. All right, look. Just real quick, before anyone gets any ideas, if any of you tell any of those guys that are coming after me and trying to get me to date them that I can live from something like that, you are not going to like what happens.
I don't want to see it again if I can avoid it, so I'm not saying a word.
I'm not saying anything.
All I'm saying is that you guys cannot regrow your fur nearly as easily as I can.
Noted.
So he pauses for a moment and looks over at the others. So, do they have? What can they do?
I don't know. I'm fucking new here. When I say here, I mean like here in general. I mean I kind of got dropped here from a different world, so.
Oh.
Anyways, moving on. Just gonna go ahead and take the bounty off out of here.
Oh yeah, shit. Did that kid? Oh god. All right, I feel bad about that now.
So, I don't really have too much to do. I don't suppose you guys would mind if I came back with you for a while?
You're welcome. I don't see an issue.
That's up to Hunter.
Hey, Iron. Some of them are still there. Just so you know.
Oh?
Look, all I'm saying is while you're there, just don't do anything flashy or strong. Because one of them's named Zaya, and they're still there.
Oh, wait. Zaya's there?
Yes, Zaya's
You know
there.
him?
Yes. That motherfucker.
He's the one that I tried to hit with
you
rocks.
guys. Only rocks?
We just
deserves
met
to
him.
have a mountain dropped on him.
Look, we just met him.
You say just met him. It's been a few weeks at this point.
No, I mean when I threw rocks at him. He was up in the sky. We hadn't even talked to the guy yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was he doing that? Oh, I've channeled so much electricity I can actually fly bullshit?
Yes.
Actually,
I had rocks thrown at him. He didn't like the rocks. He actually had to turn. He started fucking with one of our friends, and I actually managed to coordinate a rock so good he had to turn into lightning to avoid it. I mean, he's a cheating bastard, but at least I made him do it.
Yeah. Let me guess then. As soon as you were done with that, he just started to really get like, oh my god, you're actually looking more and more hot at this point.
Actually, no, he didn't talk to me after that. It was after I threatened to punch the god of despair in the face.
You know, Raharu brings up a very good point.
Wardor
literally just watched you get half your body.
It's why Shade said, oh, wait, no, he's still... Oh, I kind of feel bad about that now.
Yeah. And that's why
Shade
Ken
said
is
that.
escorting the war turtle away.
The war turtle is just kind of looking like, oh god, what did I just see?
And then he just hears Shade's words in his head. Be careful who you fuck with.
Shale will follow with Ken at this point.
Yeah. Kid, you've met people whose power level could be equated to that of gods. Again, do be careful who you mess with. You might want to go. You might want to go into something less dangerous. Perhaps, I don't know. Are you good with your hands? Maybe you could go into woodworking. That might be fun. Or pottery.
Or you could just, do some, or join a team and not do stupid things.
He's just kind of rocking back and forth a little bit as he's walking.
Traumatized.
Ever. You'll get over it eventually. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Just
that fucking Zaya though. Oh, when I get my hands on him, I'm going to fucking strangle him.
Hey, look, I'm just gonna be a pal here because we're in the same boat. You do remember he's just going to like that, right?
Oh, he's not gonna like when I'm through with him. That fucker abandoned me.
Oh, okay, cool. By the way, yeah, no, he didn't. He kind of didn't go after me until I threatened to hit the God of Despair in the face. That was kind of when he set his eyes on me. And then Asius happened, and then so yeah, now he's maybe like I'm fine having you around, but maybe just be careful.
Okay, how about this? How about we cover each other's backs, and we'll do so many things that they find sexy that they won't be able to decide on which one of us to go after, and we'll just cause their minds to just slowly twist before it explodes.
he has offered to be
already wants an 8-way relationship, so
yeah.
Fuck. God damn it! He became kinky when I wasn't looking.
I get the feeling he was always pretty kinky. He's just
Less reserved.
yeah, maybe that. Yeah.
He doesn't hide it anymore.
Where was this when we were together?
I don't know.
Oh,
You can ask
anyway.
him yourself. Hopefully, you'll distract him from me a bit.
Clearly, this guy needs to fall for Shade because clearly he's got some kinky stuff going on, and he can bring that out in people, and that's definitely something he needs to.
Or Shade, I'm so sorry.
You are not sorry.
At least this time it wasn't immediate.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I feel like my job is pretty done here. A little bit more. I was supposed to be the bad cop because I'm good at that, and then I think I accidentally traumatized that kid for life now.
It's a growing experience.
He can't look in my direction. I mean, I don't really think he's gonna grow from that.
He'll be
It was
a
a
lot
very
more careful
impactful lesson.
It
He'll be
was
a lot more
impactful.
careful.
It was actually so impactful that, like, props, I could barely feel it when it went through.
What did you say, Ken?
He'll be a lot more careful. So I'd say it's probably a life-changing experience.
So you did help them.
I didn't say I didn't help him. I just said I traumatized him for life.
Yeah, trauma can be good for you if in the right place.
All right, I can't argue with that one.
And I think this is a good spot to end the session as we walk back to Hilltop.
I just want to know what Domino's reaction to Shade getting absolutely skewered and living was.
God damn it! It was almost good until the very end.
When the ending of the show spoils the whole thing.
Don't worry, as you get back to town, hey Brandon, I have a couple jobs for you. Your dad
Just somehow
assigned you
knows.
Nice.
Your dad assigned you to me.
Brussel?
Please don't hurt Brandon. He's my please, he's my oldest.
Well, okay.
Brussel being the good little mafia boss he is.
So,
I've
thank
heard
you,
he's
everybody.
been causing problems.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for The Last Hope Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing some packs of cards through stream loots, and using our Humble Bundle partner link. But for now, thanks so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.